To create our pumpkins, we will begin by creating 2 pinch pots. A pinch pot is a simple hand-built pottery vessel. The process of creating a pinch pot begins with a ball of clay. Use your hands to gently tap the lump of clay into a nice spherical shape. Once you've got a nice ball or sphere, use your thumb to push down into the middle of the ball of clay until you have about a 1/2 inch of clay remaining. Now that you have a 1/2 inch base, you can begin creating the walls. This is done by using your index finger and your middle finger to gently press the clay between your thumb to create that same 1/2 inch measurement of clay throughout. Rotate the clay ball and press down to where your index finger is now sitting where your middle finger is. You will continue this process all the way around, attempting to maintain that 1/2 inch space of clay. Once you have completed one full round, you will simply move up to where your fingers just overlap the space where you completed. You will continue this process all the way around until you have a nice rounded bowl that is about a 1/2 inch thick from the base all the way to the top of the wall. The goal here is to have 2 bowls that are about the same size. Repeat the process that we just completed. Once we have 2 bowls, we will attach the rims together to give us a hollow ball. So match up your rims and see how well they fit. If you need to, make some adjustments. Then with a scoring tool, cut your X's into the top rims of each bowl. We will then apply slip to glue the 2 pieces together. Make sure you get both rims. Once you join the 2 bowls, blend the seal to make a nice round ball. Now to create our stem, start with a rectangular wedge of clay and tap it into the general shape that you need it to be. Then gently twist the end to give you a nice tapered edge. We can follow this up by creating scratches for texture. Score and slip to attach to your ball. To ensure a good hold, roll out a small coil. Blend the coil where the stem attaches to the pumpkin. In this process, you will blend out some of the texture. Simply use your needle tool to go back and add it back in. Now to make our rounded ball look like a pumpkin. To begin, I'm going to take a wooden rib tool and carve out a line for that first indentation. I can use my finger to help smooth over and a needle tool to heighten and intensify that line for a good contrast. Use the wooden rib tool to help push our indentions back and forth and really get us a nice rounded ridge. Repeat this process around the pumpkin. For my pumpkin, I wanted 6 ridges. It's up to you and how it best fits the design for your overall finished product. Now to design your pumpkin. Use a pencil to simply draw on the design you'd like to cut out. It can be as simple or as complex as you'd like. Go wild, be creative, and make something really interesting. The important thing to remember is that you have to have a hole in order for the air inside of your pumpkin to escape. Without some kind of release, your pumpkin will explode in the kiln. Not what you want after all that hard work. We will also make a hole in the bottom. This will be big enough to insert a tea light candle. Once it's been fired, we can come back and glaze it for a nice festive lantern.